Listen carefully. The world is not becoming easier. It is becoming faster, sharper, more unforgiving. In 2026, money will not flow to the loud. It will not reward the lucky. It will not save the comfortable. It will move toward something else. Toward people who can think clearly when others panic. Toward people who can act when others freeze. Toward people who can endure discomfort while the rest search for escape. Most people are preparing for a future that no longer exists. They are learning outdated skills, chasing fading opportunities, waiting for permission. But a few, a very small few, are preparing for a different world. And those people will not just survive 2026. They will own it, the inner battle, the war no one sees. Every generation has its battle. Not against other people, not against the economy, not against technology, but against itself. The real war of 2026 is internal. It is the battle between focus and distraction, between discipline and comfort, between who you are today, and who you must become to win tomorrow. Inside you, there are two voices. One wants safety, one wants growth. One says, wait, the other says, move. One whispers excuses, the other demands standards. Most people let the weaker voice speak louder, and that is why they remain average in a world that rewards excellence. Let me say that again. The future does not punish weakness. It ignores it. Chapter 1. Skill 1. Identity control. Decide who you are before the world decides for you. In 2026, identity will be the most expensive asset. Not your job title, not your degree, not your past, your identity. Most people wake up asking, what do I feel like doing today? The future belongs to people who wake up asking, what does the person I am becoming do today? This is where wealth begins. Not in money, in self-definition. Because if you do not define yourself, algorithms will, trends will, other people's expectations will. Rich people of the future do not drift. They choose. They choose standards over moods, principles over impulses, long-term identity over short-term relief. They do not say, I'm trying. They say, this is who I am. And then they live accordingly. Chapter 2. Skill 2. Deep focus in a noisy world. The ability to concentrate is becoming rare. And rare skills become expensive. Distraction is the new poverty. Everyone is busy. Few are effective. In 2026, the average mind will be fragmented, pulled in 100 directions, consuming endlessly, creating almost nothing. The rich of the future will be different. They will be able to sit with one problem, without reaching for stimulation, without escaping into noise, without quitting early. Focus is not talent. It is trained obedience. Obedience to the task, obedience to the moment, obedience to the future you claim you want. While others scroll, they build. While others react, they design. While others complain, they concentrate. And concentration compounds. Chapter 3. Skill 3. Emotional self-mastery. If your emotions control you, money never will. The future rewards calm thinkers. Markets fluctuate. Trends collapse. Opportunities disappear overnight. The emotionally reactive will panic. They will sell too early, quit too fast, blame too often. But the emotionally disciplined will see clearly. They do not confuse feelings with facts. They do not let fear make decisions. They do not let ego sabotage progress. They feel deeply, but they act deliberately. That is power. Because when you can regulate your inner world, no external chaos can destabilize you. In 2026, emotional control will be more valuable than intelligence. Because intelligence without stability destroys itself. Chapter 4. Skill 4. Long-term thinking in a short-term world. Most people sacrifice their future for relief. The rich sacrifice relief for their future. Comfort is expensive, and it is billed daily. People choose ease now, and pay with regret later. The wealthy of 2026 think in decades, not days. They ask different questions. Will this matter in 5 years? Does this align with who I am becoming? Is this pain temporary or permanent? They delay gratification not because it feels good, but because it feels necessary. They know something most people forget. Short-term pleasure fades, long-term discipline pays, and it pays repeatedly. Chapter 5. Skill 5. Learning how to learn. Degrees expire. Curiosity compounds. In 2026, Skills will age faster than ever. What works today will be obsolete tomorrow. The rich will not rely on what they know. They will rely on how fast they can adapt. They will be humble enough to relearn, sharp enough to unlearn, brave enough to start again. While others defend their comfort zones, they upgrade their minds. They are students for life. Not because it is trendy, but because stagnation is fatal. Practical transformation steps, not instructions. Identity shifts. Stop asking what is easy. Start asking what is required. Design your days before distractions design them for you. Choose one skill to master deeply, not 10 to touch lightly. Build routines that do not depend on motivation. Practice emotional restraint when you want to react. Delay gratification intentionally, daily, quietly, consistently. Review your identity weekly. Ask, am I becoming who I said I would? These are not habits. They are votes for the future version of you. Final message. The quiet call to rise. Let me leave you with this. 2026 will not announce itself. It will arrive silently, and reward those who prepared in silence. Most people will wait for certainty. You must move with clarity. Most people will look for comfort. You must choose growth. Most people will talk about change. You must embody it. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. So decide, now, who you are becoming. Because the future is already watching. And it does not wait.